Alright, good morning once again. This is Odits Gamer 14, and we are about to continue the Leon Kennedy Horde Takedown here in Days Gone. Alright, so good morning, folks. So happy Saturday. So like I said, this is the Leon Kennedy continuation of our Days Gone playthrough. This is just only a Horde Takedown chapters, and we will just pick up from where we left off in the last video. We're up in the mountains here, in the Icelands, within this area, right here near Diamond Lake, right? So again, shout out to all my followers between my FB page and my YouTube channel. So again, this is part 4. Part 4 na po tayo mga chong, no? And it's currently 8:30. 8:33 to be exact, Saturday morning, alright? Now, to continue, we just need to deactivate the unnecessary missions. Because like I said, it's already finished. We already went past the storyline. So our focus is the hordes now, alright? So this is the remaining hordes. We are in the south, finally. This will be the last part of the entire map of the game. Now let's see if we can finish all today, or maybe there will be a chapter 5. Well, who knows, but let's see what happens, okay? So we're gonna start either with Beaver Marsh or Rimview Hordes. So we're here right now, so I guess we can start with Rimview Ranch Horde. And then a few checks before we start our playthrough. Let's turn on the audio for the game so you can hear it. And let's double check our settings. I always make sure that everything is good before we start the video.
Oh, Brian.
Off cam or within the live stream. So you guys can also check. So we're not gonna change anything with our settings. Yep. Gonna leave it as it is. Alright. So we're reaching between 75 high to 70, 69 low in our frame rate. Let's try to tweak it a bit with our lighting quality and maybe some texture streaming quality. Oh no, texture filter. Texture filter. Alright, there you go. Everything looks good.
What? Why are you on this channel?
So let's just recheck and restock our loadout before we continue. So
yeah, no thanks.
For today, I'm gonna using the X34 gas darts because this is much superior and effective compared to the napalm Molotov darts. Like that, it never stops them at their feet during horde chases. Alright, nice welcome for a Reacher. That's a good intro right there.
Burn, freak, burn.
It's 200 points.
In the northern Cascades, there's an old pioneer cemetery.
Yeah, okay.
What am I saying? Alright. I'm gonna use
Keep
this.
there, please.
This is how intense the game is, as you can see. So yeah, I'm gonna tell you that the next mod that I'll be using is another Reacher. I didn't kill the mountain lion. Yeah, I think I failed to kill that lion. It could attack us any moment. It's a sneaky little bastard, that lion. I think they are allies, man. Alright, so what I'm saying about this darts, these X-34s, the blast radius is much effective. Oh, there's a bear. That's a rager. That's a normal rager. Yeah, it's these dart blast radius is tweaked. So during horde chases, it's effective. But there are times that even if you hit a freaker right in front of you, it will not be affected by some reason. It will continue its attack towards you. But yeah,
Okay.
most of the time it's effective. That's a screamer. Alright. Yeah, it's confirmed. We confirmed it on the previous video that it calls out like 300 or 100 hordes or freakers every time it screams. And the way they respawn is always by threes. It's always three of them, right? So make sure to check them out. Alright, let's hide in the bush for a bit. So let me just turn off the camera before we start. Alright, just give me a second, folks. Okay, there you go. So again, this is part 4 now. And let's proceed. Oh, most important is the tractor bombs and the molotovs during horde chases. Alright, let's taunt this screamer. Make her scream. Alright, there you go. So for a few seconds, you will be disabled, right? That's the effect of a screamer. Alright, I failed to get to my right. It's a cliff. Just need to turn around here. Throw another one. Let's throw another one right away. So up in the mountains, it's pretty easy to be cornered. There's a lot of dead zones, dead ends, and cliffs. The reloads. So it begins. So this is not a main horde of the game or off the map. This is just a horde that was called by a screamer. So you see how effective the gas is, right? Let's use some molotovs. For close encounters, I'll be using the growler. Alright, better to hit the ground or aim for the ground. Like that. Alright, so never mind our still alive though. Alright, it's dead. So up in the mountains there's a lot of wild animals compared to the mainland. Alright, let's stop here for a second and let's call our bike. Let's get our bike, man. Alright, there you go. So yeah, a good way to start the game is with a screamer Horde. So we're near the Diamond Lake area, and you saw a Reacher welcome us at the beginning of this playthrough. Yeah, visually it's wicked. Frame rate is awesome. Shadow wolves, they're much faster than the regular ones.
Another belly.
So I prefer the for vehicle gun types, I prefer the stubby shotgun compared to the SMP9. It knocks them down, right? So you can continue escaping them or running away from them with your bike. We just went through a group of marauders there and some freakers. Here's what's left of them. You can switch your aim. While riding your bike. And for observation is you can use your photo mode or what I call a drone to check your surroundings without stepping. So you won't need to step off from your bike, right? Especially the blind spots. Alright. So we have a bed nearby, a Nero. That is also handy. Wanted to get out of the nighttime area. Nighttime is a little bit harder, and that's a breaker. Breaker is like the Hulk or souped up type of freaker which undergone an experiment. That's why they're much bigger, bulkier, and stronger than the regular type of freakers. For some reason they hate the regular ones. You can see them fighting the regular freakers. You already played this game, you know exactly what I'm talking about. Alright, there's that Nero. Maybe to make this a little more interesting, let's do this nighttime, right? What do you think? Uh-oh, that's our Reacher. Let's roll. Alright, luckily our bike took the hit. That's 250 points, dude. Alright.
Fuel.
Luckily, it didn't. The fuel did not explode. Yeah, buti hindi sumabog yung fuel can. Sayang sana. Alright.
Here we go.
Let's refill. And then I'll be changing the time of day. Do it nighttime. Alright? It's for a bit of a challenge. Since this will be the last area.
I got a use for you.
We're on the south, guys. And I can't find a bed. Oh, see. I see. Oh, see, I see. Maybe it's in the other. Yeah, maybe it's across over here. Alright, let's check this. Close the door. Yeah, Freaker can enter this Nero checkpoints. Alright.
Yeah.
Alright. So I think this is it.
I'm just gonna grab some shut eye.
Alright, well it's doing that. BRB mga chong.
Should do it.
Okay, so let's check the game clock. 6:15. Alright, let's continue. Oh, I'm at the back. It's telling us that there's a Horde spawn locations below. Alright. Yeah, but they're not there. There should be either below us, below the Nero, right? Or where my cursor is pointing. They should respawn once we leave the area. Sometimes that happens. Yeah, and you can do frog jumps here in this game. I think I already showed you. And there's a lot of content creators that's also made that frog jump. It's kind of a glitch in this game where you can reach out of bound areas using the frog jump method. I'm waiting for that Horde to respawn below this Nero checkpoint, but it's not working. So yeah, let's just try to head elsewhere. What I'm afraid of is we go down there and they respawn instantly. Sometimes that happens. It happens. When we reach below 100, we will go there by foot.
out.
We are never out of ammo, Leon. I think they're across the bridge. Let's use our drone, man. Yep, there they are. Let's lock and load. Let's throw some distractions. There's still they can see me. Come on, run faster, man. Escape them. Let's get out of here. Alright. Fortunately they saw like a group of deers. They got distracted.
Okay, here we go.
Yeah, they're still there. I'm seeing some. Let's use the napalm. Some of them returning. Alright, regrouping. Let's go back to the gas. They disappeared, man. Well, sometimes the game acts different and it will respawn the horde out of nowhere, right? What are you saying? Are you saying something, man? Let's check this area. Obviously, they will not be inside the cave. I think that's the horde without a jaw. Alright, I heard the respawn. Okay, fortunately they're not there. So at night time we can get easily overrun by these freakers. We just need to be careful and be aware of your surroundings. Watch out for dead zones, dead ends, and choke points or bottlenecks. So we will try to go back to the Nero spawn location, the one that is below that Nero. Alright, there they are. So just to be safe is, I think we need to be inside this fence, because we can be easily overrun. I think they already heard me. Oh shit, here they come. Oh! You see how relentless and savage the freakers is on this game. I haven't made the move, but already they know my location. They knew. What's bothering is when we reach the lake, it will respawn. another set of Horde, and that will be a sandwich or a pincer move, but we got this. We have a decent distance from them. Because there's a lake there, right? And we may get stuck in the middle of it. So that's how sharp their hearing and senses is with my mod. You can see the blast radius, right? It's a large blast radius. So yeah, it's pretty effective when they are clustered or kind of compacted to one another. You know what I mean? Because of the blast radius. Well, let's see if they have respawned by that bridge. Nope. Let's check the cave. Alright, you can see my frame rate in the top right corner of my screen. There's the respawn again. Yeah, they're not here. Alright, they're back at the Nero checkpoint. Where's my bike? What's up? Can hear the Horde. Ah. Nope. Let's see if that is the Horde. Nope. I think they're chasing something. Oh shit. Hopefully these are just farmers. Nope, that's the Horde. Where should we run? Damn it, I'm running out of ideas. Uh-oh, it's a dead end. No, no, no. Oh, that's a dead end, man. Alright, this is good. There's a rager. Should be distracted by that rager. But I'm running out of roads, man. And hordes here are bigger compared to the what we have on the mainlands. Hordes here in the south is much massive. Alright, let's throw another distraction. Alright, just switching back and forth to your loadout. There's another one in my left, right. Sorry. And let's throw another attractor bombs. Throw another one. So we have a distance. That's a reacher. Look how he moves, man. There's two of them. Alright. Uh-oh. Okay. So yeah. Much intense at nighttime, folks. And we are being surrounded. Yeah, you can see that they are circling us. Forgot to check my health bar, man. I'm just showing you that I'm not in God mode, man. I just maxed out my health bar, like it's 999. In regular method or regular game, you only have like 250, 350 health bar, but mine is 999, folks. Alright, we need to go back to continue with the chase. They can regroup and that meter will go up to its original state. It may go up. I think I'm going the wrong way, man. Follow the freaker ears. Those X's in the minimap on my lower right. This one. That X markers. Freaker ears, man. There's a lot. Alright. Alright. Hopefully they're below that Nero checkpoint. I think. Oh shoot! Damn it. Okay, we're not going to my location. That's... Man, that's like 300 more freakers combined with the Horde. And you see how my game stuttered? You saw the frame drop, right? So that's the effect of the Horde to your system. If you have a mid-range or a weak GPU, once the Horde spawns, so I put in like, I'm not sure if it's 900 or 300 hordes only. So that is causing the stutters. And you see, my game is glitching. You saw what it did to my game. Look at it. Game is broken, man. Yeah, the game broke because of the Horde. Look at it. game broke, man. I'm not sure how to fix this, but yeah, I think it broke. They cannot see me. I can't aim. I cannot hit him with my darts. The growler is not aiming. Man, broke my game. You can hear my footsteps, but you cannot see me. They can hear me, right? You can see in their reaction. Man, the game is broken.
Oh, I'm just gonna close my eyes.
I'm not sure how to fix this. There's no restart checkpoint here. But let's try to. Yeah, we almost had them.
Let's go.
It's too bad. Let's see if this fixes it. Let's try. Alright, I think it's fixed. Can go back to nighttime now.
It's like Mother says, you hear a bug calling my name.
But so yeah, that freaker, the screamer freaker broke the game. Man. I think I put in like a 500 pack for each screamer or 300 pack only. So if you have a higher GPU, this will not happen to your game. It will handle it with no problem. My system is using a 3060 card. Okay, look at that meter. It reverted back to its original. Look at that horde, man. Look how massive that horde is. And that's like 300 horde. Hopefully only a few engage in a chase, not all of them. But that blast will trigger it. It will trigger the chase. Need to act fast. Look how massive that horde is, man. That's wicked. Hit the ground. You see what I'm talking about, man? About that horde replenishing its freakers. That confirms it in this part of the game. Told you guys. Wicked. And it's too hard to revert to vanilla. The vanilla version. Nah. Even with the remastered, I will still pick this modded version of mine. Yeah, it's pretty hard to go back to the vanilla version at this point. So it's just the first horde and we're having a lot of trouble trying to defeat this horde. So that's what a screamer does to your game. It immobilizes your character and at the same time put a heavy load on your system. So I'm streaming, so let's see if we're still connected. Alright, we're still streaming, we're still recording. Uh-oh. So for a 3060 card, this setup is a bit challenging to run. Especially with this kind of mod. Well, I'm not sure if it's the card or the CPU, but in general it still runs it. It can still run it, but there are times that it will crash or it will break, just like what happened earlier. Alright, over there. Alright, they're not immediately running to my area. So the gas is much effective, right? Even the one closest to what you are aiming at eventually dies upon impact. Where's the rest, man? Was there a quarter with this Horde meter or health bar or whatever? Alright, let's go back to the bridge. So we'll just run back and forth. Another respawn. What the freak? This could be the last wave. There's no chasing here. Man, come on, I'm right here. Step out of it, Leon. We're about to turn into a zombie cereal, man. We're about to be a freaker dinner. Snap out of it. Okay. So natalo nila yung Rager. Yung Grizzly Bear. Natalo nila. Ayun, no. Snap out of it, man. Ayun, no. Natalo nila. Alright, let's finish this Horde. This is the first Horde, man. Something's coming up from behind. I saw you, dude. Alright. Okay, there you go. Rimview Ranch Horde. Finally taken down. If I'm not mistaken, that's the first, right? Part 4. Now on to the next one. Yeah, I think the approach that I'm gonna do is like this. And then we're gonna do like that and that. And all the way down to the south. So yeah, let's proceed with the next one. Let's call our bike. Alright, we need some fuel, but let's try to. No, I think we're good with what we have. Alright, my health is replenished. Alright, just give me a second. Parang may daga. May kumakatok ng daga sa mesa. Saglit. Wait lang. BRB, mga ka-gamer. BRB. Alright, I'm back, folks. Let's continue. Once again, Otis Gamer 14, and this is the Leon Kennedy version of a Horde takedown in Days Gone. This is not the remastered, this is just the base version or version 1.7. Folks. You're thinking why I haven't downloaded the remastered is it's not working in my system. It can't use the current mods that I have. It's not that much of an upgrade visually. And I think you cannot use Leon Kennedy's skin on that version. So that's why. That's the reason I haven't updated to the remastered version. Beaver Marsh Rest Stop. This is also a massive horde to take down. That is their spawn location right there. Sometimes they respawn over there. But since it's nighttime, probably down there. Alright, we can already see them. Alright, this is good because it will took quite time to reach our area from way down there. So yeah, this is like a giveaway.
Incoming.
Why are you shooting me, dude? Uh-oh. Alright. You can just respawn and respawn. Alright, they might chase that drifter, so let's shoot them. Okay, so if your system is lower than or than the requirement, it will just respawn and respawn every time that you kill the first wave. But I think there's a method to try to fix this, because I saw like a video where the dude uses like a 1660 or 1650 card, but he is using a 999 freaker mod in his build. So yeah, kind of impressed. How is he able to pull that off? With me, I'm having some trouble. It's kind of respawning wave after wave with my setup. Well, there's a bottleneck that we can use. If ever they will spawn right here in front of us, it's this way, right? This is a good bottleneck area right here. But for now, they are always respawning by that lake. Let's draw an attractor. What if I go inside, right? Will they respawn? The game's not showing us anything. Any location. Where's our bike? Bike's all the way up there in the lake, so let's call it right here. Alright.
Here we go. Good. Yeah.
Hit the ground. Alright, you're good. You're gone, man. Where's the horde, man? Let's try to. Alright, there you go. The game reloaded, so we can be right there by the lodge, or again below the lake, below by the lake. Alright, they're back. I think they're climbing, or they're making their way back here. I think I'm hearing a Reacher about to come up from behind. You can hear that sound, right? It's creepy, man. Can make the hair of your nape stand out. Alright, as I'm saying, dumating yung tubig. Dumating yung tubig. Yun, yung preacher, yung mabalbon na freaker. The sounds that it's creating is creepy. Can make the hair stand. Send chills to your spine, man. Hearing just the sound it makes. Hear that? It's like the dude from the ring. It's looking for us. Look at that movement, man. Sometimes they spawn in pairs, right? So double the fear and the wickedness of this freaker. So that too is another experiment or a result of an experiment made here by the Nero guys, or the guys in Nero. So these special freaker types are results of an experiment. Alright, there they are again. So with this, kind of boring, man. With this horde, yeah, I thought they're gonna spawn right in front of that lodge, but they prefer to spawn below by the lake. So there you go, guys. Beaver Marsh rest stop horde taken down. But at least we saw a Reacher in action. Alright, on to the next one. Mount Scott Ski Resort is next. Alright. Yeah, I'm just checking my mic. Sometimes I put it on mute and I forgot to switch it back on. That's why I always double check. Alright, let's go. Mount Scott Ski Resort Horde. That's our destination. And speaking of destination, there's a new Final Destination movie out there. For those who is a sucker for the Final Destination series, Bloodlines. I think that's the subtitle. For the latest Final Destination movie. I told you that you can switch targets, right? Yeah, like that. So the trigger is left or L1. The switching is R1, R2. R1, yeah. L1 for trigger, R1 for switching targets. That's the horde. That's a horde right there, man. Let's throw some distractions. If the music kicks in, then that means that we're about to get chased. No, man, don't reload. Don't shit. Alright, the sound kicked in. They're gone. What the freak? What happened? Alright, okay, the respawn. You ought to be careful when the game does that. Sometimes it respawns at the same location. That you fight them. So be careful with that. I think they're back in that cave. That's their cave right there. Let's try shooting some rounds. There's a respawn location below us. Let's see if our drone can survey the area or can see it. No, cannot. Where's our bike? Alright, just double checking. We're good. Mount Scott Ski Resort. Horde. Damn it. But I killed him, right? Oh shoot. The fun never stops at nighttime, folks. We must avoid being jumped. Switching targets. You can see me switching targets. Alright. There you go. So, little stubby is what I'm using. They're back. Yeah, they're right over there. I thought this is going to be a good horde chase at nighttime, but they're feeding. They are feeding, folks. They're busy. Come on. Come on, man. Yeah. This darts is wicked. I'm waiting for the game to reset the horde. Game clock 3 in the morning. It's not resetting. Yeah, the game's not resetting the horde, man. So it's telling us that we are still engaged, or the game recognized that we are still seeing the horde. They're right here earlier, right? Let's go out of bounds. And let's just come back. These are just swarmers, man.
Come on.
Come on, switch. 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 Damn it. I almost died, man. Yeah. You see the twirl, man? It's like Terminator 2. I love the twirl. If you watch the T2 movie of Arnold Schwarzenegger, That is the movie that I remember every time that twirl is shown. Let's do that again. It's kind of cool, man. It's a recall to the Terminator movie. Yep. That's why I love this game so much. Next to God of War, man. Alright, let's see if we can pull this off. First, an attractor bomb, and then we'll follow it with a Molotov. We're gonna run this way. Uh-oh, I got interrupted. Damn it. Yeah. I can easily surround you. Like that. Alright, there's a distance. Another one. Roll out of it. Uh-oh. Break. Yeah. You need to create a distance. There's the distance that I'm looking for. Alright, we're good. We're looking good. There's a wolf. Alright. Still alive, man? Mount Scott Beach Ski Resort. Mount Scott Ski Resort. Where's that coming from, man? Mount Scott Ski Resort Horde. Earlier it's the Beaver Marsh Resort. Lodge Resort. Damn it. Alright. Beaver Marsh Lodge Resort Horde. And this one is Mount Scott Ski Resort Horde. Spawning to the same location, huh? Alright. Let's rock. Alright, there you go. Mount Scott Ski Resort Horde. Taken down successfully. Not much of a chase going on. Not sure why that is. Should be much intense. More intense at nighttime compared to daylight. Okay, the next one is Solomon Hill. Alright, let's go that way. Let's go this way, man. So Solomon Hill is next. Almost daytime, folks. It should be in this bridge.
Shit.
At the end of this bridge. Let's try to circle back so the game reload. Try to reload the horde. There they are. Alright, I think there's a good distance right here. And it's also a bottleneck. We can concentrate all our firepower. So they're trying to come back to their cave. So it's like a flashbang combined with a poison gas. Let's hit them with a tractor. They will be scrambled. Yeah, flashbang, not shock. It's a flashbang slash poison. Where's the rest, man? When this game resets, the Horde could be spawning back here or in their cave. Yeah, it's a flashbang slash poison gas. Alright, the game reset the Horde. Let's check. Resets again? Okay. Now they're in their cave, man. Alright, just give me a second. Break time na yung asawa ko. Alright, the game resets again. And hopefully we'll respawn somewhere near us, not in the cave, but we'll know. We'll see. Yeah, it's too unlikely that they will spawn outside. Let's go. Let's go to their cave. Game clock, it's almost 7 a.m. Yep, you're inside. The meter went up a little. Naka-zoom masyado yung ano ko. Yeah. Hopefully that marauders, or fortunately, those marauders distracted this horde. But we need to continue the chase, man. Why are you going back? Don't go back inside, man. Over here. You're too lazy at nighttime. I mean daytime. Let's use the fire or the Molotov type. Since they're in the cave. The game should reload it anytime now. Let's just create enough distance. There you go. We're dropping down the 30s when the horde appears. What the freak, man? Let's go. Another reacher. There's two of them. Uh-oh. Yeah, marauders will keep them busy. Who's shooting? Yeah, let's finish this horde, man. Alright, there you go. That's Solomon Hill Horde taken down successfully. Now on to the next. Sagebrush Point Horde. Sagebrush Point. and Beasley Lake. Let's go there first, and then we're gonna work our way down until we get to the end of the map.
Vagrants. If they see me, I'm dead.
Ammo.
Sagebrush. Point Horde. That's a hostage situation. Ignore that. Alright, just give him a second. Alright, one moment. Alright, wait lang. Break time ni Mrs. eh. Let's use the spatter effect. We're running fire down on them. Oh shit, there's a screamer. Shoot. Oh, a screamer hailed another horde. Damn, there's two hordes right in my back. Damn it. There's a lot, man. Yeah, we might live through this. Focus, man. Close the distance. I mean, keep the distance. We don't need to close the distance, man. We're dead. What happened is there's a horde from that cave and a screamer called another batch. Let's go this way. Whew. We survived. All right. Alright, there's a reset. Let's take a breather, man. That is intense. Yeah, that will be the highlight of today's video, man. That is wicked. A horde on top of the other horde. So it's hard to notice the screamers around. Especially if you're being chased by a horde, right? So that's what happened earlier. While this horde is chasing us, a screamer suddenly called in another one. Pretty insane, man. Alright, I'm sure they're still inside. Still the morning. Alright, let's throw another one. I think this is the last one. There you go. Beastly Lake Horde. That is insane. Whew. Yep. Now let's go here. This is the Cascade Lakes Rail Line Horde. That is wicked, guys. That is pretty intense. Didn't expect that to happen. Alright, anyway. At least that is not a boring horde takedown. Right? Alright. Where should we go? I think that's the only one. There's that cave. Alright. We can use the bridge. All we need to do is trigger them. I'm not sure if they can cross this river. Can they? Can they cross the river? Oh, I mean the lake, not the river. Let's see. They will be an easy target once they're stopped. Uh-oh, I think they can. They're already here, man. Damn, I failed to maintain or keep them in that area. Let's use the bridge. So I can focus my shots. They didn't follow. Freak. Yep, my GPU is, or my CPU. Let's turn around. This is outside the opening of the cave. Alright, let's circle back.
Where's the lot of you? How many people you killed today, huh?
Or others, man. reset, but it went off to another location. Nakalata na yung game. Yeah, let's drop the Molotovs. Uh-oh. How are you doing, dude? Oh no, they're gonna climb up here. And it's nighttime. Let's go this way. Oh. It's on my right. Where are they? You're gone, man. I think they're up here by the bridge. Here they are. It's a rager, man. 1,000 points. Alright. The game just reloaded this Horde. Putik, ayun ang dami. Let's go uphill, man. It's a dead end. I'm out of Molotov. Damn it. It's a dead end, man. almost done. We're almost done. There you go. Cascade Lakes Rail Line Horde. Yep. Nananahimik ka talaga pag ito yung kalaban. There's still a lot of hordes around. Or freaker. Uh-oh, I can take that hit. But I cannot throw it. Alright, let's take a breather. That was pretty insane. Oh, we almost died, right? Luckily, I have that health bar maximized. Damn it. So we're done. On to the next one, the Chimot Station Horde. We need our bike, man. Let's hop into our bike. The enemy needs some fuel. Alright, let's stop by a fuel station. Yeah, my setup is having a hard time coping up with rendering those hordes. It's a lot of hordes, man. Come on, we're going to die. Alright. Let's go to Chimok. Should be a fuel here. That's the horde. There's a bottleneck right here. Oh no, that's unfair. Yeah, we need to roll our way through. That's almost unfair, man. Earlier. Let's go back here. This could be a bottleneck. Uy, gagi. That's Buddy. Storbo yung Mountain Lion. There you go. This is their nest right here. Right? I'm near the nest. Let's try to move away from it so the game will reset. Alright, I can use these structures. It's a reacher, man. Creepy. So every time a horde respawn, my system is glitching. So it's kind of having a hard time keeping up. I'm sure that is not my GPU. It must be my CPU, man. AM. Let's move out. Let the game respawn. Oh man, that's just shit. Oh man. Let's make ready. Damn you, freaker. Damn these screamers. Uh-oh. We don't want to get surrounded. All right.
Murdering drifters. Oh, God damn it.
There's drifters. All right. Take it away, dude. Let's enjoy the show for now. Uh-oh, they're already here. Yeah, fortunately there's a lot of trucks here where we can hide. You can see me, man. Yeah, it's due to the fog, man. Let's use some fire to the What are we looking for, man? Let's go back. Could be anywhere. Let's follow the freaker ears, man. find our way back to the Horde. Alright. Let's load up.
Finally. Jesus.
I can see them from here. Okay, the stuttering is being caused by those hordes. There's a lot of them. So the chip, I'm sure it's the chip that's having a hard time to render these hordes. I think I saw another. How do you know, man? You're a silent type, man. I can hear them. This could be the last of them. I think this is the last one. Come on. Tapilok ka pa. Nope. There you go. Whew. Finally, Tumult Station Horde. 63 points. Alright, let's just check how far are we on the recording. Oh, it's 2 hours now. Okay, unfortunately, we have exceeded the limit. The limit for this video. I think we need to wrap this up right about here, folks. Let's call this bike. Call my bike, alright? Let's do a quick save. Uh-oh, can't save the game. Why? Alright, let's try it again. Alright, there you go. Save game. Alright, sorry guys, but I need to end this video right here. It's past the 2-hour limit that I have planned. Unfortunately, we are not able to finish all the hordes today. But we can finish this on the next video. Right? So again, if you follow the entire video, or if you've watched the whole video, don't forget to share it, leave a like and a comment, and in my YouTube channel you can also hit a like button, and it will help me to further improve and develop my channel, as well as subscribing, and that will be appreciated very much, folks. And also hit the bell icon so you'll be updated about my new videos. So I think that's about it, guys. Thank you so much for watching. Once again, my name is OditsGamer14, and I'll see you in the next one. Take care now, and bye bye.